Hello, disc golfers, and welcome to the National Amateur Disc Golf Tour, presented by Prodigy Discs. You guys are going to be playing at the International Disc Golf Center. This is the Final 9 of the Tour Opener, powered by Next Generation Disc Golf. I'm going to be giving you some play-by-play. My name's Gregg Barsby, and we are at W.R. Jackson. As we look at the leaderboard, looks like Dalton is making a move. He's the only player under par. Jake Mon's in second after having a few rough holes. Jacob Viden and Garrett Picton round out the lead card. And we're just going to get into it here on the back nine. Hole number 10 at W.R. Jackson is par 4, just over 600 feet. As you see the camera flying up, this is about the perfect landing zone once you get to the top of the hill to have a good approach and potentially give yourself a shot at birdie. Looks like we're going to be watching the chase card off the tee. Here's Shea Montez. He's at 4 over par total for this round. And it's rainy on the course, so anything can happen out here in the woods. Lining up a sidearm. That one's just inside. I got a little distance out of it, but he's going to be off the fairway. Here's Jordan Aldridge. What looks like a nice, clean backhand shot. It's going to fade out just a little bit. Not the best result, but he's up there. Here's Elliot McCory. Taking a backhand. Oh, might be a little tight and catches that early tree. He gets by that one. That's a really good shot. Here's Kiefer McMillan. Had a rough front nine. I really like this play, especially in the rain on hole 10. Going with the thumber. Whoa. Great shape. That's a fairway in regulation. Looks like we had a little backup on going into the back nine. And here's your lead card, who we're going to be watching today. Here's Dalton Slantis. He's shooting 1 over on the round, just really keeping it clean, especially in the rain. Ooh, that's a nice little hyzer flip stand up, and boy, that is ideal. Loving that spot. Here's Jacob Viden. He's kind of had a tough front nine, but he's still in the game. Anything can happen in W.R. Jackson. Ooh, hit something. Oh, he's going to be over there in the rough. That might not be so fun. Here's Jake Mon. Going with a backhand hyzer flip. No. He didn't get around the corner. Here's Garrett Picton going for a flick, and he just got over on that one a little bit. He doesn't like it. Garrett opting to play for a layup. And he's found the fairway. He's going to have a look down at the basket from there. Wow, nice out from Jake there. He got over the hill. Should be able to do some work looking at getting up and down for his par. Couldn't really see where Jake's went there. Oh, looks like Garrett pulled that one over, but nice kick out in the fairway. And here's Dalton after a great drive. Oh, the worst sound ever. He knows that one got away from him. Mr. Mon taking a flick. Catches the side of that tree. He's going to have a long putt at the par. And now here's Dalton after a miscue on the second. Slides it just around the tree there. Oh, that was a weird bounce. It looked like he caught a root or the edge of the tree there. But he's gonna have a look, probably right on the circle's edge, maybe just outside. Garrett with the patent pending stance, giving himself room around the trees. Nice approach there. Here's Jake looking to give this a bid. Had the right height, just a little bit to the left. Oh, and a good look from Dalton to save his 4. Just doesn't convert. And a beautiful putt from Jake. We're going to have a Gatekeeper rewind on that one. Look at that. Nice, smooth, gets all the body weight up on the front foot. Dead center. Putting with the left hand. He's a man of many talents. And here's Garrett tapping out. That's going to be a bogey for him. And after that drive, I mean, it's really hard to save par. So he did what he had to do. Here's Jake in for his bogey. Dalton also tapping in his bogey, going to 1 under. Still holding the 5-stroke lead on the card. Hole 11 at WR Jackson, 420 feet, just under 130 meters. This is a par 3. It's a newer addition to the course, as they've modified the course within the last few years. A beautiful par 3. I would call it a pro level 3. Got to see a couple guys ace this hole last time the pros were in town at IDGC. And Jacob just the nose was up a little bit on that, but he's got good distance, and I would imagine he's going to be looking at it easy up and down from there. Dalton got over on his just a little bit, needed a little bit more height on it, but he's in the fairway. Jake really letting go of one here. Just curious if that has the distance. Looks like he's a little bit short. He's going to have a long look at a 2. Maybe about 80 or 90 feet. Garrett was a little tight on that one, but he sneaks through the stuff. He's going to find a way. At least he got some distance out of that one. See what he can do here with the approach. Oh, got caught up in the tree there. That's going to be a long look to save his par. Dalton playing the flick approach. Yeah, played a nice overstable disc, so it got back to the basket. Now here's Jake. Looks like he's going for the toss in. Ooh. Very good run. Nice and controlled. He left himself with maybe about a 20-footer to finish. And here's Jacob playing a little lefty flick approach. He's right there. Garrett with a good bid from outside. Comes up a little bit short. There's Mon tapping in his 3. I mean, that's kind of the deal on this course, especially in these conditions. Pars are good. There's a par for Dalton. Garrett's lining up next. Bogey for Garrett there. Let's see if he can kind of turn it around here. We've got the coming down the stretch of this tournament. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Jacob is going to tap out a bogey after a short miss. And this course is so long off the tee. Feels like the putting is even more essential. Hole 12, par 5. almost 1,000 feet, just over 300 meters. This hole is just ruthless. You got to throw it straight, land it in the middle, and then you've got one of two options. The camera's flying the hyzer route on the second or third shot, depending on where you place yourself. This hole is one of the best on the course and really demanding off the tee. You've got to hit this gap and sail it all the way down past those trees if you can. Looks like Dalton got over on that one just a little bit, and he's hung up in the right side stuff. Here's Jake with a nice hyzer snap release. Stood it up to flat, and that is looking really good. Sit down. Yep, he's going to be right on the edge of the fairway. Really, really quality shot. Jacob put a little bit of extra on that. Oh, nice kick. The tree giveth. Oh, and Garrett also kicks back into the middle of the fairway. And that is looking beautiful. If it gets left, he's going to find this tight route. Ooh, that might be a tricky lie. Good play from where he is. Here's Jacobs playing his hyzer and looking to dive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Okay, that's not going to be too bad. The main thing would be if he can find a way to swing from there and get a powerful shot down. Still in good shape. Dalton opting for the overhand because he's kind of buried in there. And here's Jake after having a really good drive. Let's see if he can capitalize. Get through there. Oh, boy. So he's right in the middle of the two gaps. Unfortunately, that's the best worst place to be. And what a shot from our leader. Through the trees. Jacob did have room to move that. Oh, that's unfortunate. No. Man. Bummer kick. Now we're on the inside gap.
Oh, yeah.
Garrett with the love again. He's sitting right in the middle of the fairway. Dalton playing the big hyzer. Oh, it looks like he hit something. This hole's ruthless. All right, take two. Here we go, and that one's out. He's going to have a long look from there, probably that chip-in distance. Garrett playing from center fairway. He sailed that one pretty good. Clean shot, but it just carried long on him. He's going to have a tough putt, probably obstructed 45-footer. And now Jacob's out by the road. He's thinking, I'm going smash hyzer over these trees. He definitely has the power to get it up and over. Oh, no. Yep, just didn't get it clean through there. Dalton with a very nice controlled approach shot, leaving himself with a 20-footer. Jacobs up there. Oh, he didn't like it out of his hand, but he's gonna be right. He's gonna be right there. Oh, and Garrett almost with the conversion. You could see he really had to kind of hang it around that tree. Oh, no. Oh, no, I did not expect that. And a little roll back to the basket. Dalton taking a double bogey there, showing a chink in the armor. And if there was a hole that you're going to take a 7 on this course, I think this is it. I would say it's this hole or number 14, which are both the two toughest on the track. Garrett going to be carding a 6. That's a bogey. just having a tough time right now in the rain. He's on the schneid. Hopefully he can pick up a birdie and a couple pars, get back on track. And there's just nothing easy about a course like this in the rain. As Jacob lines in. Oh no! Oh no, he did it again. You know he's really feeling the heat right now. These are putts you like to convert, and when they're not going in. Oh no. Oh no. All right, time to regroup. He needs this one to go. Oh my goodness. And it looks like his putter's just not working right now. He just needs to turn the power button on, and that's hard to watch. Jake's gonna tap out his bogey. And unfortunately, Jacob taking a triple there with the 4-putt on the green. Ah, that hurts. On to hole number 13, par 3, right around 400 feet. You see a lot of guys play a sidearm here to get the extra distance to the right. This hole almost plays like a fish hook. Here's Jake playing the sidearm, and that looks juicy. Oh no. My eyes deceive me. He was just on the inside there. Another 5 feet on the flight, and he's looking fantastic. Garrett with just a little kick off the tree. He'll have more of a straight approach from there. Oh no, Dalton goes early, kicks left. Looks like he didn't get the full extent of that kick, but... Ooh, there's a shot. Wow. Jacob with... That's such a good shot for a backhand. Oh my gosh. As Dalton looks to the sky for answers. Garrett. Oh! Just draws metal from 140 feet. Good shot. Dalton throwing the flick. Looks like he left that one a little bit outside, but he's going to have a look. And here's Jake playing a nice controlled turnover approach. That'll get him right up to 20 feet. Jacob with the great drive. Doesn't convert the putt, but he's right there for his 3. And Dalton off the knee, sacrificing. Getting wet for the bogey. That's what you got to do. I mean, he's in the lead right now, and I still believe he's firmly in the driver's seat. But anything can happen at WR, especially in the rain. The kicks can get ruthless. Oh, no. Jake just pulls that one a little bit. It goes off the side of the chains, off the basket, and down the other side. He's going to have probably the same distance putt. And the putting woes continue for Jacob. He's going to tap out a bogey. Jake knows he left one there. Not very happy about that one. And Garrett picking up the par. That's what we're talking about.
Straight, dependable, and perfect for all skill levels. Introducing the limited edition Gatekeeper Media JLS in Splatter Series plastic. Purchase yours at golfdisc.com.
All right, back to the action. Going into hole 14, another par 5. Just under 850 feet, 255 meters. Players are going to need to navigate down a tight lane, get their disc on the ground, and then they're going to make a big sweeping left turn. This is one of the nastiest holes on the course. And here's a chase card again. Looks like Aldridge has got some pars in a row, which these holes, pars are really good. Oh no, that's going to be a fun one. I've been there, man. This is such a demanding tee shot. If you don't hit this drive, it's an uphill battle all the way. And needs to just drift straight. Oh, that's going to be a pretty decent shot. I know a lot of pros that would appreciate having a lie like that. And here's Kiefer again, looks like he's going with the thumber again. Smart play. The phone goes down, but it looked like he had a case on it. Elliott needs a big shot here. Oh, this hole's a lot of fun when this happens. I feel the pain of kicking to the left on 14. All right, now here's Garrett after the par. See if he can string together some holes here to finish this tournament. Get lucky. Oh my. Catches a good break. He's going to be down there. And that is picturesque. What a lovely throw from Jake. Get around the trees. Oh! So you just got to if you can get past those 3 pines there, you're in really good position. Did Dalton throw it far enough? Oh! All right, here's Jacob. What a throw. It's almost 2 straight. That's too good of a shot. Oh. Garrett was a little tied up there and couldn't get it out in the open. Dalton, on the other hand, swinging it up there, he's gonna have a pretty good place to look at the basket. And same with Jake. Great out from there, putting himself in position. A good shot from there will get him a birdie. Here's Garrett. If he gets around that, it's looking really good. Yes, sir. Good place to be. Oh, man. Jacob's third. Oh, that just kind of slid off that tree. He's going to be in a decent spot. Should still be able to get his par. Dalton with a beautiful flight. Get up there on the green. He's going to have a putt just outside the circle. Great move. Garrett going with the sidearm here. No. Brutal. Jake also opting for the sidearm. That looks tight. Kind of got through there. He might have a long look. Garrett showing some of that grace, throwing his putter. I think that was just a little off to the left, but he's going to have a makeable look from there. Way to be, Jacob. That one, I believe he's going to make that one. Jake giving it the little step putt run through the trees. That's a tough look. Not wide open. And Dalton, I believe this is for his birdie. Oh, he's so mad. Wanted that one. Oh my goodness. That was 2 inches from being dead center. Jake getting his par. Both those guys were looking for something more. Getting that birdie on hole 14 is exceptional. Garrett just couldn't get off the trees. And Jacob tapping out his par. Overall, I thought those guys played that hole fairly well. Just a couple bad kicks. On to hole 15. This is a par 4. Probably one of the toughest par 4s on the course. 715 feet. Just under 220 meters. This hole's very demanding off the tee. If you get off the fairway, this hole is not fun. And Jake looks to have it dialed. Just gets caught up there in the ditch. Still a pretty good drive.
Oh, no. Oh.
Dalton getting some tree love. Oh, my goodness. He kicked back in the fairway, what it looked like. Jacob, I'm thinking he tried to go for the inside gap. That one came out early, but he got some distance on the shot, and that won't be terrible. Oh, and a beautiful line from Garrett here. Just around the tree. Looked like he tapped one of them. But a very good position. That's a fairway in regulation. Oh, go the other way. He opted for the forehand roller out of there and just went from one side to the other. Garrett, on the other hand, yeah, feel that pain. There's so many trees on this approach shot. Jake going with the flick, and that's just a hard position to be. No way around it. Dalton out of the stuff. Heard cabbage. I didn't see where that one went. Jacob going lefty forehand, and he's up at the top, going to be looking down at the basket. It's a good place to be after 2. Dalton looking for this to turn over late, and it does, but catches some stuff. I don't know how close he's going to be for par there. Mr. Mon throwing a flick down at the basket. Ring it. A little short, but that's going to be right in his wheelhouse. Here's Garrett after 2 quality shots looking to ring it. Nice shot. Jacob's not playing around. That's an easy par. Dalton giving a little bid from 50 down the hill. Nice grab, Garrett. Way to be. Oh, yeah, he's in the zone. Good putt, man. There we go. Garrett showing signs of life. Dalton taking a double bogey here. This hole's ruthless. I mean, it just doesn't get easier on W.R. Jackson. The finishing stretch of this course is just ruthless. A bad kick here or there can cost you 2 strokes anytime. Good putt there from Jake. Takes a par. Jacob's also in for his par. Well played. Well played. That was textbook. Over to hole 16 we go, just under 300 feet, par 3. This is up the hill. You've got OB to the right. You also have OB behind the basket, as this one's perched just on top of the hill. This is a birdieable hole. Let's see if we can get some action out of these guys. Uh-oh, that's pulled. Oh, no. Oh, I'm thinking that one might be out of bounds. Oh, that one looks tight as well, but a good kick. Jacob's going to be looking straight at the basket for about just under 200 feet. Garrett, on the other hand. Oh, looks like he might have caught something in there, but he is across, and he's going to have maybe a 45-footer uphill. And Dalton, again, that's a beautiful shot. Wow. Settle down. What a throw. Whew. He's looking at getting a birdie. Looking like he's going to maybe hold on to this thing. Beautiful lefty forehand from Jacob. No. Looks like Mon is safe down there and went for the pitch up with the flick. Looks like the nose got up a little bit on him. He's going to have a long putt. Hey, there he is. Garrett is not giving up. Great birdie. Let's get a Gatekeeper rewind on that. Up the hill, full extension. Cha-ching. Running it down. Well done. Even with a tough round, he's not giving in. Jake Mon from 35. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do it to him. Okay, I think it turned around and sat. Still, this isn't a gimme. Okay, well, maybe for Jake it is. So I think he was OB down there. Tough break, especially on this one where you're thinking, I'm going to pick up some strokes to give 3 back to the leader. Coming down the stretch. Dalton making quick work of that hole. Jacob tapping in his 3. And that was a really big hole because that took those guys from 2 strokes apart to 5 throws apart with 2 holes to play. 17 is one of the most ruthless and tight gaps on the entire course. You've got to hit a very, very small gap off the tee pad. Ground kind of goes down, and then you got to crest the hill and go up and to the right. And Garrett throws the best shot I've ever seen on this hole. Fantastic, fantastic play. Dalton knows this is a big drive here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Here's Jacob. Same, but different.
Oh, right.
Find it. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Now Jacob might be thinking maybe I go to that right side. Oh, Dalton, center fairway. Oh, man. These trees are not giving anything to these guys. Jake opting for the flick out to the right. And, again, tree says no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can somebody have a talk with the trees and just tell them to take it easy on these guys? It's messed up. Here's Jacob. Oh, man. This hole's so ruthless. I'm just wondering what Garrett's thinking here. Jake Mon, get up on top of that hill. Ooh, it's going to be a close one. Here's Jacob, lefty flick. Looking to get out to the top of the hill. Stay there. Dalton finds his way up, and now Garrett's probably thinking, I'm going to miss the tree. Yes. Well executed up to the top in 2. He's looking at being able to make a nice, easy up and down and get his 4. Jacob with a lefty turnover flick. Well played. As Dalton setting one over onto the green. That might have been a little early. As Jake throws a chip shot flick up onto the green. Oh, Garrett's running this. Jacob just a little bit low on that one. Good line. Dalton converting his triple bogey. Boy, I had to stop counting. I couldn't keep up there for a little bit. I know what this guy's looking for. That's a par. Well done. Well done. He is not giving in. At least these guys have a good attitude about this hole. It's so brutal. And it's not raining, but it's still slick out there. And you can tell it's definitely making things tough. Top of the leaderboard, the guys both take triples on 17 to move to 6 and 11 over, respectively. And going into our final hole, number 18, it's a par 5, just under 750. Plays every bit of 800, I think. But 220 meters, you're going down and up through another set of trees, and just basically throw it as hard as you can, try to get out of this place. You see the trees down on the left, and that has changed this hole considerably the last few years, to where it's a much more attackable shot. And Garrett, I'm calling that fairway hit. He's going to be tight and kind of have maybe an obstructed second shot, but that's a really good drive. And Dalton just pulled that one a little bit. Oh, get off that.
Yes.
That's crushed. Oh, that's crushed. Look at the group in front of him. It's like, what? Super sick shot. And Jake gets through some stuff, but he's out over to the left. He's going to have probably pretty tough look over there. If Dalton gets far enough, he might get like, oh, he's a little tied up. He says, there it is. We've all been there. Garrett after a quality drive. Beautifully executed. Oh, stop. You can see how the gravity would pull that shot down. Oh man, that's a rough kick. Jake opting for a forehand roller. That's fantastic. Gotta move. Oof. Just up and to the left. Thought he had a little bit more on it than that. He's still gonna have some work to do. That one just probably slipped out of his hands. But he's still going to be in really good shape to get a birdie. Dalton wisely pitches out to the middle. That's looking really good. It's going to be inside the circle.
Oh, no.
Garrett doesn't like it, but the trees giveth. They say you can pass. It's going to be right on the edge of the circle. Beautiful shot from Jacob. That's going to be a tap-in birdie. Here's Jake. The forehand with the overstable mid. That one faded out on him a little bit, but he should be able to make that. That's, again, in his wheelhouse. Oh! Good look from Garrett, just a little low. Okay, that was a bogey. Puts him 7 over on the round, 10 over for the weekend. Jake thanking the fans out there. Garrett, who had a really tough stretch from 4 to 12, finishes this round on a really, really high note, shooting 1 under on the last 4. That's pro caliber. Jacob also finishing with a birdie. Tough day for Jacob today. Dalton with the hot round, 7 over. Most of it came towards the end of the round. Jake had the putter going pretty good, but
thank you for coming out.
Wasn't
Everybody,
enough.
It's an aggregate 3-hole playoff. That means this combined score for 3 holes, so that nobody can lose by accident. We want this to be a fair competition. This is for the championship. Let's welcome to the tee, PDGA's own, shooting a score of 201 strokes for the weekend, Mr. Dalton Slantis!
all right, Dalton, here we go. We're in the playoff, 3-hole aggregate playoff. So these guys are just going to play 3-hole stroke play straight out. See if we can determine a champion. And Dalton sends it right down the fairway. A little off to the right side, but
Okay,
that's definitely going to
also
be
making the
in
playoff
game.
With the low score of the day, 74 strokes on the Jackson course in amateur. Really good score. Let's see if he can take out what they call the course pro. Welcome to the tee, Mr. Shea Montes.
Coming from the chase card. And he's lining this one in. And he's been on a roll today. He's got the hot score. Let's see if he can keep it going. That looks really good if it gets by that tree. Oh. And he finds the rough on the early left. If he can get out, I mean, the main thing here, when you're doing a playoff and a 3-hole aggregate playoff, just don't want to compound your mistakes. You want to get this one in the fairway. And he does just that. Should be able to get it up and down for 4 there. Dalton throwing a fantastic second. He's going to have a look at birdie. That's parked. Oh. Dalton's bid at birdie just goes a little bit to the left. And now he's going to have a little bit of work to finish this up for par. Shouldn't be too much, but a couple of pars. Shane taps in his par. On to hole 2 we go. 390 feet. Dalton gets the kick of the century. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh, in the playoff. Unbelievable. What a stroke of fortune. Now Shea throws it down pretty straight. He's looking for a little ground play. He needs it. He's going to have a putt. Quality golf shot, and looks like he's maybe right around 40 feet. Opting for a straddle stance. Going with the jumper. Oh, no. That was just awkward. How did that happen? Now he's got a long putt for 3. Oh, no. That's just the worst break. And disc golf is a game of inches or even centimeters, millimeters out of your hand. What an insane swing. That is a 2-stroke swing, and I feel like Shane threw a better drive. But the fortune's with Dalton. And they go to hole 3. Dalton puts it straight off the fairway. Not trying to get too much out of it. He's got a 2-throw lead. Yes, that is an aggressive play. Well, he overshot the landing zone. What a smash. Dalton looking to play it pretty straight up. If he can miss trees, he's looking great for the championship. Okay, he's a little bit to the left of where he'd like to be, but and that might seal the deal. Shane just kind of looking to find a route here. Oh, going thumber. Get through. This is, oh, man, it's so brutal over there on the left. Hey, he still got through. He's out. Another good move here from Dalton, and this game is done. And I believe that's going to really cap it here. Can put a little pressure on if he makes this one, though. Yeah! Big sigh of relief. Good camaraderie between these guys. It's always fun when you get to play one-on-one heads up. And this is Dalton for the win. Hey, it's in there. Dalton wins in a playoff. Your National Amateur Disc Golf Tour opener champion. Playing in the backyard. And the practice has paid off.
That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
And there's your rundown. Dalton Slanis taking it down in a playoff over Shea. Jake Mon coming in 3rd place. Really fun watching these guys play the course, and I'll be honest, I hope I never have to play this course in these conditions. Such a tough place to play. Big thanks to Gatekeeper for having me on. And here's an interview with your winner.
Hey guys, it's Felix from Daytona Productions. We have caught up with our advanced winner, Mr. Dalton Slantis. Dalton, congratulations, my friend.
Appreciate it.
So walk us through, obviously we're out there 3 grueling rounds. You had Warner day 1, rounds 1 and 2. How did that go for you?
The first round was okay. I was missing some putts. I was doing fine, and then the last hole I took a double bogey and shot 1 over. The second round, everything was going my way. Literally, everything going my way. Threw in for birdie, eagled hole 10, drop in eagle. So I shot 4 down, shot a high round, so that was good. Then Jackson, I was only 1 over 3 the first 9, and then it just started trickling into getting worse. But actually, the rain, it slowed me down, and I played actually pretty good. So I was excited for that. But
I was going to ask how that affects you, because obviously it wasn't the best conditions. Obviously Jackson is probably the hardest of the 3 courses, not probably is.
Yeah.
So that definitely can be a challenge in and of itself, but dealing with the rain, you were able to kind of push through all that?
Yeah, the only problem was waiting. It was cold and raining, so just standing there and not throwing, you got really stiff. So you're ready to throw, and it hurt your hand, or you weren't warmed up, so early release. But I just kept my hand dry, my disc dry, and I kept it on the fairway the first 9 holes.
Awesome. Now you had Gatekeeper following you guys for the back 9. Did that kind of amp up the nerves a little bit or anything being on camera?
As you will see, hole 10, when they first started filming us, had a great drive. My up shot wasn't great, and then my next shot wasn't great, and then I missed a putt. And I got a bogey, and then it didn't really bother me until like the final couple holes. The nerves started building higher and higher and higher, and started shaking, getting crazy, because I've never been filmed before, so It was fun, but obviously it was insanely nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you went into a playoff after all was said and done. You got to walk me through hole 2. That crazy kick off the tree. Tell us what was going on there.
Okay, so after hole 1, missing that birdie putt, I was kind of upset about that. But then I I was like, hole 2, I play all the time. I usually at least get close and get a putt. But this time it just came out early, barely missed the first tree, skipped off the second tree, had enough power to go under the basket. So I got a birdie on that one. That was pretty crazy.
Absolutely, that was, yeah, crazy is one thing. That's probably the best tree kick I've ever seen.
Yeah, I couldn't do it on purpose.
Yeah. So we're here, obviously this is the headquarters of PDGA. Any kind of special pride, obviously you work for the PDGA. You're here all the time. I mean, everybody that comes to this shop knows Dalton, knows Zach. You're helping to grow the sport. Any special extra pride from winning this event on your home turf?
Yeah, usually in sanctioned rounds I don't really do too well here because I'm so familiar. So it seems comfortable. So I did well in a tournament, a league tournament that we had. I won that one actually, but it was just like 5 people in my division. It wasn't an A tier, so this is pretty exciting. So it was really good to actually do well on the courses that I play all the time.